Hey there, I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Welcome to today's CT Style Express. If you're a fan of hard seltzer, you might want to check this brand out. They're focused on clean ingredients and on giving back to our furry friends, no less. Here from Good Dog Beverage Company is Tony Venturoso and Lauren Bertrand. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
Glad to be here, Natasha.
So
Thank
Tony,
you.
tell us about Good Dog and how it all started.
Well, it's a long story, but I'll shorten it up for you. When I was in recovery from leukemia, I met a woman who was dedicated to service dogs. And I really didn't know a lot about service dogs. And when I was going back, after you go to treatment, you end up going back several times to follow up. I became friends with her. And one day she brought me up to a floor where these children that had rare diseases or suffering from cancer, and she brought the dogs to them. And for me, it was over. From that day on, it was over. I always was in the process of developing a hard seltzer, but this gave me an opportunity to develop a purpose. And what I saw was an amazing transformation of what these dogs could do.
Right.
Also discovered, Natasha, that there's a shortage of service dogs to help people like this.
Well, and that leads us to the philanthropic arm of your business. It's called Leverage the Beverage. Lauren, can you tell us about this side of the business?
Yeah, so Leverage the Beverage is the mission of our purpose, and what we do is for every case that's sold, a portion of our proceeds go back to providing scholarships, various families that are fundraising. It costs anywhere from $30,000 upwards to $50,000, $60,000 for a service animal to be trained and placed in a specific family. So we were able to work with various local organizations to the northeast here and provide funding back to these families directly to allow them to bring the animal into their household. So
that's amazing.
We've got that, and then we also have an entire merchandise line as well, separately aside from the seltzer, and 100% of the profits from all of our merchandise sales, which you can go online and order, go towards those same fundraising efforts.
Well, you know what? Hard seltzer is all the rage right now. Everyone loves it, and you know, I'm sure they'll like to know that they're giving back when they buy some of yours. So, Tony, tell us about what separates your brand from other seltzers out there. What's unique about it?
Well, first and foremost, we have zero sugar, zero carb, 90 calories. Very unique flavors. We have a cucumber lime.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of cucumber lime.
No.
It's very, very refreshing. Dragon fruit, which you very rarely see a dragon fruit. And also we have black cherry as well, and orange mango. I tried to develop flavors that were different from any that were on the market. And we succeeded in doing that.
So. And you do have a background in the beverage industry. You've been doing this a long time.
Very long time in the flavor industry. I've been working in the flavor industry with colleagues for a very long time. This was my first entrance into actually owning my own company and putting this out in the market. I saw an opportunity to provide very good product, premium product in the market, and that's why we launched this.
All right, so everything sounds good. Lauren, if our viewers want to give this a try, where can they find Good Dog?
Yeah, so the Total Wines around the area are all carrying Good Dog right now. We're also working with our local distributor to spread out the distribution as well. So if you have a favorite shop to go in and pick up a case of hard seltzer, definitely let them know about Good Dog. You heard about us here, so we hope you can track it down in your local neighborhood.
Absolutely. And before we go, Tony, I do want to just have you talk about, there was an original Good Dog that led to the Good Dog brand creation. I think we have a photo of him. Why should people get excited about helping, you know, service dogs and people who need them? What's so important about them?
The need beyond the support they provide for the particular individual that these service dogs are supporting, the family behind the child or the family behind the person that needs it. It's an amazing opportunity if anyone wanted to witness these dogs and what they do to support not only the child, but also the well-being of the family. That's the important part of it. It's an amazing, if you've seen it, it's hard to describe. When the dog is presented to a child and you actually witness that, and you actually witness the entire emotion of a family because this dog has been entered into that family, it's something to behold. That's why.
It's incredible. And Lauren, you guys are a sponsor of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Any other events or partnerships that you're excited about?
Yeah, so we are excited to be involved in the parade. We do a lot of great events here locally. We work closely with the events team over at Mohegan Sun, so we do quite a bit. We're going to get involved with their summer series. And then on the other side, we work with Make-A-Wish up in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. So we have a lot of events coming up with them, being able to sponsor a lot of those wishes that come through specific to the dogs. We're actually going up there on Saturday to meet some of the families and the dogs that we've placed over the last year or so with them. And then we're involved with their gala coming up and a few other wines and wishes up in Boston. So we'll be out and about.
A lot going on. Very
Yeah.
exciting. Tony Virtuoso and Lauren Bertrand from Good Dog Beverage. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
All right,
much
and
for
you
having
can,
us.
of course, learn more at gooddogbeverage.com. We'll see you back here tomorrow.